Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome again, grade 9 students. Hope you are all okay. Our lesson today is Module 6, Lesson B. Students book page 64 and page 65. Read, see, and vocabulary. Solar Cap Part 2. Let's get started. First, let's have a look at our learning objectives for today. By the end of this lesson, students will be able to 1. Respond to 5 WH questions after scanning a dialogue. 2. Use will, want to make offers, on-the-spot decisions, requests, and promises. And after that, use some expressions with the verb make in meaningful situations. Here we go. The first stage of our lesson will be before reading. Let's see what's there. This is our first activity for today. Do you still remember? Here we are going to answer some questions about our lesson yesterday. The first question says, what was our lesson about yesterday? What was it about? Do you still remember? Excellent. It was about an advertisement to sell solar caps. Now, question number 2. How can one buy it? How can one buy the solar cap? What do you think? Wonderful. He can order it online. 3. What is it most suitable for? What is the solar cap most suitable for? Do you still remember? Great. It is most suitable for outdoor excursions. Now let's see number 5. How many days should you allow for delivery? What do you think? Excellent. 7 days. Well done, students. Now let's move on to the while reading activity. Could you please open your student's book, page 64. Let's have a look at this picture. What can you see in this picture? Good. 2 men are talking about something. What do you think they are talking about? Great. They are talking about the advertisement which we studied yesterday. Now we are going to listen to these 2 people talking and answer these questions. Let's read these questions. Who doesn't believe the advertisement is telling the truth? 2. What does Omar think Hassan will want to do when he gets the cap? 3. What does Omar ask Hassan to do? 4. What does Hassan ask Omar to do? And 5. What decisions does Omar make while talking to Hassan? Could you please open your student's book, page 64. Read the dialogue between 2 friends about the advertisement and answer the questions. So now we are going to listen to this dialogue between Omar and Hassan, and you are going to answer the questions which we have just read. Listen, please.
6B. 1. Read.
Hey Hassan, check out this cap. It looks really cool and useful. It has lights and the batteries last for 5 hours.
You don't believe that, do you? Those companies just want to make money. There's no way the batteries can last for 5 hours.
I'm going to get one. It only costs £45 and I'm making plans to go camping.
Okay, but I think you're making a mistake. You'll see when you try it out.
Don't worry, it's more likely you'll ask to borrow it.
We'll see.
I want to order online and get the discount. Will you lend me your credit card? I'll give you the money back as soon as I have the cash.
Okay, but before you order, will you make sure that the site is safe?
Sure, I'll check it now. Look, its safety is guaranteed.
All right, go for it.
Now let's answer the questions together. The first question, who doesn't think the advertisement is telling the truth? What do you think? Very good. It's Hassan. Hassan doesn't think the advertisement is telling the truth. Now, how do you know that? Which sentences tell us that Hassan is the one who doesn't think the advertisement is telling the truth? Very good. When he says, you don't believe that, do you? And he also says that there is no way the batteries can last for 5 hours. Well done, students. Now, question number 2. What does Omar think Hassan will want to do when he gets the cap? What do you think? Excellent. He thinks Hassan will ask or want to borrow it. Now, how do you know that? Which sentence tells us that? Excellent. When Omar says, it's more likely he will ask to borrow it. Well done, students. Let's go to question number 3. What does Omar ask Hassan to do? What do you think? What's the correct answer? Brilliant. To lend him his credit card. Which sentence refers to this? Very good. When Omar says, will you lend me your credit card? Question number 4 now. What does Hassan ask Omar to do? What do you think? Very good. He asks him to make sure that the site is safe. Now, which sentence tells us that? Brilliant. When Hassan says, will you make sure that the site is safe? Well done, students. And now let's have a look at question number 5. What decision does Omar make while talking to Hassan? What do you think? Excellent. He decides to get a solar cap to give Hassan his money back as soon as he has got the cash, and to check if the site is safe. Now, which sentences tell us that? When Omar says, I want to order online, this is the first one. He also says, I'll give you the money back as soon as I have the cash. And Omar says, I'll check it now. Look, its safety is guaranteed. Well done, students. And now let's move on to the post-reading activity. Again, students' book, page 64. Over to you. Now, what do you think? Discuss. Would you like to buy the solar cap? Why or why not? Now, could you please think of answers for these questions? Go ahead. Now, let's have a look at these suggested answers. Yes, I would, because I go on camping trips every summer with my dad. You can also say, no, I wouldn't, because I don't like camping. Now, let's move to the second question. Have you ever bought anything over the internet? What? Were you satisfied? Why or why not? Now pause the video and try to think of answers for these questions. Go ahead. Okay, now let's have a look at these suggested answers. Yes, I have. I've ordered books, gadgets, and clothes, and I haven't had a problem so far. It is very convenient. You can also say, no, I haven't, because I don't think it is safe. I prefer buying things from the shops. Well done, students. Now let's have a look at this note in Students' Book, page 64. Use will or want to make offers. As in the first example, I'll carry that for you. On the spot decisions. For example, I like the red shirt, I'll buy it. Requests. For instance, will you show me how this works? And we use will or want for promises. I won't borrow you things again without asking first. Now let's study more examples about the use of will or want. Let's have a look at this picture. Someone is carrying two heavy bags. You see an old man carrying some heavy bags. What do you say? Excellent. You can say, I will help you. So in this case, you are offering help. So we use will to offer help. Now look at this picture. Someone is ringing the doorbell. Let's see the situation. You are sitting at home with your family. The doorbell is ringing. What do you say? Brilliant. You can say, I will open the door. So here in this sentence we use will. The use of will in this sentence is on-the-spot decision. Now let's move to the next one. Now let's have a look at this picture. Let's read the situation. Your father feels thirsty. He says, I feel thirsty. I'm thirsty. Now what could he say? Let's see. He could say, will you bring me some water? So he uses will. In this example, the use of will is used to make request. So this is another use of will. Now let's have a look at this picture. This boy has to do his English homework. Let's read the situation. Your brother finds difficulty doing his English homework. You want to help him. What could you say? Let's read. Don't worry, I promise I will help you do it. So in this sentence we use the word will. This is another use of will, which is to give promise. In promises we use will. Now please open your student's book, page 65. To vocabulary. Complete the sentences with the words or phrases in the box to form expressions with make. We call this collocation. Collocations are words which usually go together. In our exercise for today, make is used with these words. We say make mistakes, make a decision, make sense, make sure, make plans, make a difference, make predictions, make promises, and make money. So all of these words are used with make. Here we have 9 sentences. What you are going to do is to complete these sentences using these words. Could you please pause the video and do the task? Go ahead. Okay, now let's do the first one. What do you think the first one is? Excellent. Make sure you read the advertisement carefully before you buy anything over the internet. Now, number 2. What do you think the answer is? Good. It's plans. Greg and Susan are making plans for their wedding next year. Number 3. Excellent. It's mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when they are learning a new language. It's only natural. Now, what about number 4? Very good. It's money. My uncle is a successful businessman and makes a lot of money. Now, let's go to number 5. Brilliant. It's a decision. I just can't make a decision. Where should I go on holiday? Mexico or Brazil? Now, number 6. Very good. It's predictions. It's difficult to make predictions about the weather. Number 7, what do you think? Great. It's sense. I don't understand this sentence. It doesn't make sense. Now number 8. Excellent. It's promises. Don't make promises you can't keep. And the last sentence, what do you think of this one? Great. It's a difference. Everyone should help protect the environment. Everyone can help make a difference. Well done, students. And here we come to the end of our lesson. Thank you for watching. See you later.